Hello and welcome to Farmers Care. The Farmers Care program is a simple and practical way to protect what matters most on your farm or ranch, your people. This program is an easy-to-use tool that will get you thinking about and taking reasonable and achievable steps to prevent harm on your farm. On average each year, 18 people die on Alberta farms and ranches, and 90% of these fatalities are family members. Unfortunately, farm injuries ranging from minor to disabling are not well tracked, especially when it comes to family farms. Of the farms with WCB coverage, there were over 1,200 claims in 2019 alone. Things can happen to even the most experienced farmer. Most of us likely know someone who died on a farm, and even more will know someone injured or left permanently disabled. Perhaps there is a time when you narrowly escaped becoming one of them. We know that farmers and ranchers care deeply about the safety of their family members, friends, neighbors, employees, and themselves. We also know that farmers and ranchers have limited time and resources. This is why AgSafe Alberta created the Farmers Care program, to be a simple and effective tool focused on addressing agricultural health and safety hazards in a realistic way, and that when you put it into practice, will prevent injuries and save lives. You do not require any previous safety knowledge or experience. All that you do need is a few minutes, a computer, tablet, or mobile device, and an internet connection. Farmers Care is designed with you in mind. It does not take much time to complete and will save your progress as you work through it. This allows you to do what you can, when you can, and come back to it when you have time. What makes it even better is that there is no cost to do this, and aside from your summary report and certificate of completion, there's almost no paper trail involved at all. With the Farmers Care program, there's no pass or fail, and it is not about being perfect. It's about starting right where you are and coming up with realistic ways to make your farm or ranch a safer place. Before you begin, the introduction section will give you the basic information needed to complete the entire level, such as what hazards are and how to control them. As you get going, you can move forward or back through the pages by clicking on the arrows in the upper right and left-hand side of the screen, or by clicking on the menu on the left-hand side of the page. As you work through each short section, there will be videos and true stories to make this process even easier. If you find that you need a little extra help or have a question, you can always reach out to AgSafe Alberta by clicking on the Discuss option located here, or email us at info@agsafealberta.ca. Each section will start by asking you to think about and identify the hazards found on your farm or ranch. Next, you will be asked to come up with realistic ways to control or reduce the risk of the one thing that concerns you the most. Here, you will be given some examples that are meant to be a helpful starting point only. Some example responses may not apply or be practical for your farm, and others will not be complete or thorough enough to properly control the hazard you have identified. In both those cases, these examples are not specific to your farm and the situations or conditions on it. It is for these and other reasons that we advise against copying the examples and using them as your answer. At the end of the program, you will be asked to schedule a date that you will have the hazard controls in place by. Some things might be done the same day, and others may take a couple of months. Either way, make sure that the hazard controls and commitment date is practical, achievable, and makes sense for your operation. Once you have finished Level 1, an AgSafe Alberta Seed Administrator will look at your responses to ensure that no questions have been missed. You will also be emailed a summary report listing the hazards you have identified, the hazard controls you have decided on, and the commitment date for them. You can share this report with everyone on your farm, discuss it as a group, and post it as a reminder for your farm's commitment to safety. Once the administrator has finished viewing your responses, you will be emailed a personalized certificate of completion and a badge for your email signature that you can proudly display and share with workers, visitors, clients, and suppliers. Each of these numbers represents a person and their life, be it lost or entirely changed. Remember, these farm incidents don't have to happen and can be prevented. By completing the Farmers Care program, you are taking care of everyone on your farm and ensuring that they stay safe, healthy, and doing things they love, like farming, for years to come.